Good morning, interwebs. It is 10 o'clock and I'm up, and I obviously have the car packed behind me. So I'm about to leave this beautiful place where I was camping. Look at that view. There's the table I had and my tree and all the things. And that table right there is where the rowdy, obnoxious people were. And then there's an equally distanced table on the other side where the people with the kids were. So that is what I'm at. I have an acupuncture appointment at 2. So my plan, I didn't eat anything this morning so I kept waking up during the night, and I was up like multiple times for like long spans of time, but I also got more sleep in the last like 24 hours than I've had in a 24-hour period in a really long time. Because I came back from, oh look, there's a bird. Hope you can't see it anymore. It was eating something. Anyways, squirrel, except it's a bird. I got back from the Sampler Festival and I took a nap. Well, I made my dinner and I ate. I ate a lot, actually. I was very, very hungry. And then I took a long, long nap for like 2.5 hours. Then I got up for about that long, and then I slept for about that long. Then I got up for about that, and I just did that all night long. But I still think I ended up with like 10 hours of sleep. So I had planned to get up at 8, but I pushed it more toward 9, because by 8 o'clock I was like, oh, but bed is nice at 8 in the morning. So needless to say, I'm now on my way. I planned an extra hour at least to what I think it might take, almost 2 hours potentially, to get to Manhattan. Since it took me so long to get here, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to get back. And obviously I'm gonna stop somewhere along the way and get food, because I didn't want to get my stove and everything hot and then have to put it in the car. So that is my plan. I will see you probably when I get home. I'm home and I'm showered and dressed and I look like a human again. And now I got some things out of the car to take to the other car, because it's Monday, so you all know what time it is. Time for dance class. And I guess we're all going. Steve's mom is here, and so we're all gonna go, and then we're gonna go get some dinner afterwards. I'm not exactly sure where. I would let you say hi to Steve, but I think he's talking to his mom. Now we get to be entertaining hosts and show Steve's mother the sod house and other historical markers around the park here. Yay. While our daughters dance. Oh yeah, here's Steve.
Why are you turning? We need to go straight.
Because you're letting the 3- and 4-year-old drive the bus. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus,
That was
Steve.
the way we drive to or walk when we go back to the library.
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. For those of you that aren't, here is the sod house. And here. Let's see. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's kind of dark in here. Oh, you can see. Yep. Sod house. In the middle of downtown. Then this building is a schoolhouse, open all summer. So if you're looking for fun things to do, Marysville, Kansas, and the Bomber School District 1, 2, 3. And this is the inside. Interesting point of fact, my grandmother went to a one-room school, not this one-room school, but the school that she went to is just up the hill from where my house is. It is no longer. But I assume this is a much bigger school, because this was a much bigger and more affluent town. And the last interesting historical artifact on the street is this train, because we're also in a train depot town. So this is from the Union Pacific. So there it is, behind its gate. You know, one of those things you only look at when you have company. As we do at the moment. Guess everyone else skipped the train, so now I'm the caboose. But there's the playground. So I gotta go meet him. That's a little bit of a walk after this weekend. I'm tired. Even though I got lots of sleep, that was a lot of being on my feet. I need a little less being on my feet the next couple of days. We'll see if we can arrange that. It's about 12:24. 12:24. And I am going to bed. I know, crazy early, huh? Jezebel has just been hanging out with me. She's very excited that I'm home. Apparently Kuma is very excited too. He came romping down the stairs when I first came through the door. Steve said the entire time I was gone, he didn't eat. The dog, not Steve. Steve ate just fine. But Kuma seemed to eat tonight and was happy. So I think he was just a little thrown off that I disappeared and that this other person was here, and like the kids are sleeping in different beds and stuff, and so it just makes everything a little weird. But I just finished the rest of my Subway. Steve's mom took us there for dinner tonight, because she was going to take us out since I just gotten home and stuff, and the only place that was really open that we wanted to go was Subway, so we went. It was good. I had a turkey sandwich with some avocado on it, which is something different than I usually get when I go to Subway. So it was very tasty. And then I was trying to figure out like what I should work on, because I felt like I should do something productive because I had time this evening and I wasn't ready for bed. But I'm like brain dead after the show, as you can imagine. Steve's suggestion was that I go on the elliptical, and I informed him that my limbs would not make that happen because they feel like lead right now. So I decided that I usually try to work on a personal project. I'm like, well, I don't really have any personal projects that aren't like designy kind of things. I really wasn't in the mood for anything like that. But then I remembered, my sweater isn't done. Because, you know, I finished my daughter's, but I didn't finish mine. So I worked on the left front tonight. I think I was, oh, here's where I was. I started where I added in the yarn. So I did this section tonight. So, I mean, not a huge amount of work, but, you know, every little bit helps, right? Eventually, it will be something warm that can cover my body. Speaking of which, it got warm while I was gone, so I come home to all the windows open, which is quite pleasant feeling. The thing that's kind of lame, though, is that I have yet to, like, swap out my winter and summer clothes, so I don't have my, like, warm weather pajamas out, especially not warm weather pajamas that are, like, company appropriate. Because, I mean, I have some t-shirts and things I could wear, but anyways, I'm wearing this, and it will be fine, but I'm going to need to switch my clothes out pretty soon, because it seems like it's probably going to stick that it's fairly warm. So we will see. Anyways, I will go now. I should have all of the vlogs all cut up, because I went through and did the first round of editing and finished up 2 of them and got them up, and the other 2 for Sunday, and this one right here will be up tomorrow, and then I'll be all back to real time. Aren't you excited? I am. Okay, I will talk to you all later. Nighty-night.